One of the more interesting things for me when these big Hollywood studios decide to shoot somewhere in Alberta is that the big liberal progressive sensibility of Hollywood often comes into a kind of a clash, a conflict of values with the more conservative, generally more conservative province that we have here in Alberta and the political culture. So, two very interesting examples of that. One is The Revenant, which I'm sure everybody's heard about, that while known celebrity environmentalist Leo DiCaprio was up in this neighborhood, there were spring-like conditions during shooting in the form of a Chinook. And we know here in Calgary that when a Chinook comes in, the snow melts like crazy. Well, what DiCaprio made the mistake of doing was pointing a mic, when an interviewer put a mic in his face, said that it's extraordinary, the evidence of climate change. It's so dramatic here right now. So he was pilloried by local press saying that, well, yes, climate change is a thing, but dude, you don't know what Chinooks are. So what it did was it kind of set back Hollywood environmentalism a great deal, much to the delight of energy interests in the province, because it kind of suggested that environmentalists didn't quite know what you're talking about. So it's fascinating when you sit and watch the movie as an Albertan, because that whole political subtext is in the back of your mind. And you're watching at one point, it's the scene after DiCaprio has spent the night inside the horse's guts to survive, so he doesn't freeze to death. He comes out and he stares at meltwater dripping off melting snow on a branch of a tree, and it's impossible in that moment as an Albertan not to see DiCaprio sitting there thinking about climate change.